Good evening and welcome to Ron Thorne Stadium, the home of Miners football here in South Jordan. We are getting ready for Bingham and Riverton, a region matchup, the final regular season home game. Actually, the final regular season game for both teams, as a matter of fact, before we head into playoffs. So we'll get to that in just a second. We are a little bit early this evening due to senior night. Senior night's supposed to get underway in approximately 10 minutes, but they're already calling parents down to the field and getting things ready down there. So I wanted to have the stream up and ready and set when they are ready down on the field. So while we're waiting, let's take a look at some of the stats, schedule, etc. Okay. So as I mentioned, this is the last regular season home game for the Miners, riding a 6-game winning streak. So hoping for, that's a 5-game winning streak. Hoping for number 6 tonight. So they were off to a 2-2 start to begin with, and then reeled off 5 in a row with a dominant win at West Jordan last week. So hope to keep the tide rolling. I believe if Bingham wins tonight, they will be the region champion, undisputed. So let's hope for that. Okay, so that's where we're at with the schedule. I should point out, I do have another game on the schedule here. That is Friday, October 28th. That is a likely game, which would be the second round of the playoffs. If Bingham wins tonight, they will almost undoubtedly be in the top 8. Which gives them a first-round bye, so they will not have to play next week. So in all likelihood, they're going to have a home game at 6 p.m. on October 28th. So that opponent is to be determined. Now, if Bingham loses tonight, they're probably still going to get into the top 8, but I don't know that for sure. I just know that if they win, they're in. How's that for getting a first-round bye? Okay, so let's take a look at the standings. Bingham is at 4-0 region, 7-2 overall, at the top of Region 3 in Class 6A. Riverton, second place. Mountain Ridge, West Jordan, they're bunched up in the middle. Harriman and Copper Hills round out the region standings. As far as rankings go, Max Preps has Lehigh, the 5A powerhouse, at the top at 9-0 in the entire state. So they are having an extremely good year. Corner Canyon 2, Bingham at 5 statewide. If you narrow that down just to Class 6A, things change just a little bit because Lehigh is out of the picture because they're 5A. So Corner Canyon takes the top spot. Sky Ridge followed by Bingham at 3. Now that's max preps. The rankings we have in the state of Utah are the RPI. The last time this was, I shouldn't say the last time this was published. This was published for week 9, which would have been last week, but the UHSAA has taken that off of their website to do a reveal after this week's game. So they like to hype it up and make it, I guess, a little bit suspenseful. So I went ahead and pulled week 8, and these are the standings as of 2 weeks ago, where Bingham's record was 6-2. They came in at 4 in the overall RPI. So that's why I'm pretty confident that win or lose, well, win for sure, they're in the top 8. Lose, I'm not certain, but they'll probably still sneak in. So looks like we're getting some announcement from the field broadcaster here, just trying to get people straightened out and lined up. So we'll get over to that in just a second. So the final note on the RPI, my guess is with Corner Canyon winning on Wednesday, taking their record to 8-2, they will lock up the 1 spot. Bingham probably will end up in the top 5 with the win. And again, not certain that they'll be in the top 8 with a loss, but most likely they will. So that's what I have for the RPI. That hasn't been published when it will come out. It's probably going to come out Monday or Tuesday for the final seedings. Just a quick look here. Round 1 is next week. Round 2, October 28th. Round 3, early November. Round 4 and 5, mid-November. So the first 3 rounds are home site games, so the higher seed will host the game at their home field. Okay, so we are going to go back to the field here as the teams are, the Bingham team is lining up at the 30 and 40-yard line. Looks like the seniors are out there with their parents. So we'll go ahead and cut our background music out, turn up our ambient microphone, and get a camera pointed in the right direction and get things started for senior night. You know what we're going to do? We're going to get rid of that scoreboard as well. So let me just toggle that off and aim one of the cameras over in that direction. So we'll get started with senior night here in just a few minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you tonight to Bingham football. Tonight is senior night, and we'd like to give our 2022 seniors first of all, a round of applause for all their hard work and dedication. We are now like to introduce our seniors. Number 1, Garrison Stewart, son of Michael and Jennifer. Message he would like to give to his parents is, thanks for being my number 1 fan and supporter and helping me be my best. Number 2, Caden McBride, son of Natalie and Ren. Message to my parents, I want to thank my parents for always supporting me in everything I do and pushing me to accomplish my goals. Number 3, Cameron Mamalis, son of Jesse and Janalyn. His message to his parents, thank you for everything you have done for me. Number 4, Maddox Peck, son of Jackson and Mindy. Maddox has earned a basketball scholarship at BYU and is excited to continue his education and baseball career as a Cougar. Cooper Valencia, number 5. Son of Mike and Jennifer. wants to thank the guys for everything that you do for him, his parents. It means the world to me, and I want to thank my family for the massive support they have given me on this journey. Number 6, Brandon Burgess, son of Dante and Lily Kahada. His favorite part about playing football at Bingham is his memories with all the teams, trips he went on. Number 8, Dion Fua, son of Lonnie and Paula Lerna. Thanks to his parents, their constant sacrifice and conditional love never goes unnoticed. 7, 9, 10, love you guys. Number 9, Avea Fotu, son of Tavita and Carolyn. To his parents, thank you for everything. Number 10, Alec Bolter, son of Blaine and Amy. His favorite part of Bingham was the brotherhood and friendships that were formed through the years of playing and the hard work and discipline it teaches. Number 11, Ian Ashworth, son of Kurt and Jill. Number 11, Ethan Cook, son of Gavin and Monica. To his parents, I would like to thank my parents and family for being my biggest supporters and always doing everything in their power to help me succeed. Number 12, Dallin Martinez, son of Brooke and Bill. His plans after high school was hopefully to receive an offer for sports, but if not, to attend Utah Tech for his undergraduate and attend University of Utah for dentistry to become a dentist. Number 14, Jay Stone, son of Jeanette and Manuel. His plans after high school was to get a bachelor's degree in communications at the University of Utah. Number 15, Ben Latayi, son of Ben and Marie Ann. He is looking forward to going to college. Number 17, Tanaway Vahikatai, son of Yvette Kafusi and Andy. His favorite part of playing at Bingham is his being able to start his position. Number 19, Jonte Peoples, son of JP and Tiffany. He is grateful for everything my parents have given him to play the sport he loves. Number 20, Tyler Marsh, son of Benson and Stacy. He is committed to the University of Alabama.
I'll finish this off.
Number 23, Bo Hamilton. After high school, he would like to play college football. Number 20, Number 24, Braxton Gregory. To his parents, it has meant a lot to me how you have always supported me in everything I do. Number 27, Parker Bennett, son of Brent and Jessica. To his parents, I want to say thank you for supporting me through everything. I love you guys. Number 28, J.T. Thurman, son of Brad and Shay. To his parents, thank you, Mom and Dad, for all the love and support you've given me throughout my life, and especially with football. Number 31, Anthony Rodriguez, son of Polka. To his parents, I just want to say thank you for everything you have done for me. I love you so much. Everything I do from here on is for you, Mom. Number 32, Elliot Bodden, son of Bear and Hillary. To his parents, thanks for coming to see every game since I was 8. Number 42, Leahona Ipali, son of Anna and Ronald. To his parents, I'm grateful for the support and love that you have given me throughout my life, and I will forever remember all of the small things and big things you have done for me. Number 46, Zachary York, son of Brian and Eve. To his parents, thank you for everything you have done, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. For my favorite 2 supporters, being at every game since I was 7. Love you, Mom and Dad. Number 39, Paul Polo, and number 47, Thomas Polo, sons of Amy and Michael Johnson. And Paul, having the opportunities to play with these guys and having such great coaches is a great thing with Bingham. For Thomas, going on a mission after he goes up to Utah State and majoring in engineering. Number 51, Manoa Tuakalonga, son of Tiani and Noah. To his parents, have always loved and adored the hard work, love, and devotion and patience to raise them. Number 52, Austin Bailey, son of Lindsay and Skylar. After high school, he would like to become a power lifter. Number 54, Secretary Massey, son of Sarah and Cassinda. After high school, he would like to serve in LDS mission. Number 55, Adam Christensen, son of Sherry and Trent. For his parents, you guys are the best. Thanks for letting me play. Thanks for always supporting me. Number 57, King Canal, son of Seti and Pink. Those parents thank you for everything you've done for me in my life. One day I'll be able to do the same thing for you guys. Number 62, Sonny Pua. Number 63, Gary Pearson, son of Aaron and Melissa. To his parents, you are the heroes, Mom and Dad. I love you both. You are the reason I play. Thanks for everything. Number 64, Dave White, son of Bryce and Heather. After high school, Gabe wants to be a physician's assistant after high school. Number 67, Austin Jensen, son of Kelly and Katie. After high school, he wants to attend college and major in engineering. Number 68, Fotu Lalaki, son of Kayana and Terry Lalaki. His parents shout out to my mom and dad. I love them so much and appreciate everything they've done for me to get me to this point in my life. One day I'll be worth it. It'll all be worth it. Love you guys. Number 70, Dylan Finlay, son of Nicole. My mommy is my savior, and I promise I'll make her very proud one day. Thanks for always believing in me. Number 82, Nathan Parker, son of Jody and Michael. After high school, he plans to go on a mission to Riverton, BYU. Number 84, Gavin Curran, son of Kevin and Megan Ison. To his parents, I love you guys. I may give you some trouble, but you mean the world to me. Number 97, Cannon Tennant, son of Erica and Melissa. To his parents, thanks for always being there and supporting me at my games. It means the world to have you by my side and being my biggest fans. Number 98, Will Linton, son of Heidi and Steve. After high school, he would like to serve a 2-year LDS mission. We'd like to also introduce our senior managers. Abby Anderson, daughter of Tar and Angela. Your parents, thank you for all the love and support you've given me. I love you so much. Anderson Carter, daughter of Josh and Jimmy Carter. Her favorite part of being football is traveling to Reno with the team and the friendship she has made with the players and coaches. Ashley Potts, Richard and Wendy. I wanted to say I love you to our parents so much and thank you for helping with everything. I want to also thank Coach for being so kind to us and keeping us involved in the program. Maddie Eccles, daughter of Jared and Casey. My favorite memory was going on trip with the team and the talent show for my junior year. Shelby Salazar, daughter of Sarah and Gabe. Happy birthday to my mom. Thanks for all you do. Love you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give a huge round of applause to our 2022 seniors, players, and managers. Thank you for everything that you do, and good luck in your future endeavors.
Okay, well done. Senior night here in South Jordan at Bingham High School. Congratulations to the team, the players, the seniors, and the managers. Pretty cool stuff down there. On the field, all right, well, we have a game upcoming in about 19 minutes, at least that's a scheduled kickoff. And we are alongside the big boys tonight. We have KUTV broadcasting the game. You can see their diamond rental camera high atop the scissor lift. Up here on the rooftop, we got some big cameras, and over on the other side, we have the, what do they call this thing, a Mack trailer or something? They call it the Mack trailer. Down there, that's a Lemma Harrington inside, and then off to the side, they brought in their big boy production truck, which you can see the end of it out there. So not a small endeavor by the production team from KUTV. So pretty cool to have them here as well. And we will stand by for the next part of senior night, which not sure if there's more to it than this, or if we're going to have national anthem or what. So your guess is as good as mine, so stick with us and we'll figure it out together.
Saying about logos or something? It's a silver. It's silver. Okay, silver. Oh.
Okay, well, we have a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and talk about the standing schedule, RPI, etc. We went over this before the senior night festivities, but since we have a few minutes, we might as well talk about it again. Okay, so the schedule, this is Friday, October 14th versus Riverton at home. Bingham riding a 5-game winning streak with an overall record of 7-2. So 10 games in the regular season. Hopefully with the win here, that'll push them to 8-2 and easily allow them to get into the playoffs with a first-round bye, being in the top 8. So we'll show you the RPI here in just a second. I put another game on the schedule for October 28th because I believe that will be the next home game. That will be a home site game for playoffs. That will be in round 2. So let's get into that here, and I will show you what I mean by all of that. The standings, Bingham is atop the region, which is Region 3 in Class 6A. 4-0 in region play. This will put them at 5-0 with a win over Riverton should they get that tonight. So they will be the outright region champ. Now, if Riverton were to win, that would be Bingham 4-1, Riverton 4-1, and there would be a tiebreaker in there somewhere. I'm not sure how that would all work out. But hey, why don't we just win and call it a night and call it a region championship? So those are the standings. If we look at the rankings, according to Max Preps, statewide, Lehigh in 5A is still ranked overall number 1 in the state of Utah by just 0.2 of a point, according to the Max Preps ranking system, which is similar to the RPI. But it factors in, when you look at the statewide standings, of course, all schools are considered. If you narrow the Max Preps rankings down to just Class 6A in the state of Utah, you see Corner Canyon at the top, Bingham at 3, and so on and so forth. So good news there as far as that ranking goes. The ranking that really matters, though, is the RPI. And I clicked the wrong button there, so let's get to the RPI. Now, the RPI that I'm showing you here is only as of Week 8. There was a Week 9 publication, but it was only up on the website of UHSAA for a day. I did not capture it. I believe Bingham remained at 4. So what this all means, this is how teams are seeded into the playoffs. There are only 24 teams that will make the playoffs. 2 teams will be on the outside looking in. The top 8 receive a first-round bye. So when I said earlier Bingham will not be playing next week because of a bye, that's because they're currently 4. Should they win, they're no doubt going to stay in the top 5, let's say. If they were to lose tonight, they might fall a couple of spots, but I doubt they'll fall out of the top 8. So I think there's a pretty good chance they're going to have a first-round bye no matter what for the first round of the playoffs, which start next week. So they will not be playing in all likelihood, but we'll have a home site game on the 28th of October. Note that is a 6 p.m. start on that day. Okay, it looks like the field is hopping up here. At least the players are possibly going to be running out of the locker room here in just a second. So we'll get to that. We should have a national anthem here soon as well. And it looks like they have put some time on the big board that does not jive with my time. So we still have 11 minutes on the big board. So let's reset that on the overlay here. And get that straightened out. So we will have a late start. Like as senior night festivities ran over and did not allow either team the opportunity to warm up properly. So we'll get to it here in just a bit. Thanks for joining, and we'll check in with you here in about 10 minutes.
dunk is so tight.
Here come your 2022 Bingham High School Miners! Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise in honor of America as Sophie Curtis sings the national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Did you know that every 2 minutes someone is diagnosed with blood cancer? That's over 150,000 people a year. For many of these people, the only hope for a cure is a bone marrow transplant. However, only 1 in 400 people that sign up to be a donor would be a match for someone who needs it. That is why we need you to join the registry tonight. Visit our Be the Match booth tonight to see how it only takes a few minutes to sign up. America First Credit Union is excited to welcome you to Friday Night Lights, high school football on KNYU. Tonight's game is the Riverton Silverwolves visiting the Bingham Miners. This live broadcast on KNYU is made possible by America First and RC Willie Home Furnishing. Tonight's officials are Charles Roberts, Tim Faber, Mike Furman, and Jared Green.
Okay, so as I spoke earlier about KUTV being in the house, their sister station KMYU is where this will be airing. I believe they're also on YouTube. This is what Dave Fox told me earlier, so I guess we'll see how that goes for them. All right, we've got the coin toss going on there. It's midfield. And let's see if we can call that out. I believe we have a home streak of the coin toss winner deferring every time. So let's see if that, and they do again. So Riverton has won the toss, and they will defer. And choosing the sides that they do, Bingham will be traveling on the return from, they will be kicking. So Riverton will be, no, I'm sorry, I've got this all messed up. Riverton is kicking, so Bingham will be with the ball traveling from south to north on the field. One note about the stream is we do not have replay tonight. There was a glitch in the software after it updated, and I can't get it working, so no replay, but we're going to have fun anyway. We have fun with it every week, and we'll get replay working so we have it for the playoffs in a couple weeks. Well, YouTube's not going to like this music, but that's just too bad. So we'll get the Nastagram from them and go from there. Okay, the officials have their marching orders. Bingham is getting ready to take the field. And we are about ready to get underway. Okay, so Riverton is kicking off. They won the toss and deferred, so they will get it at the beginning of the second half. Senior night here in South Jordan. Final regular season home game for your Bingham Miners, and here we go. That kick will be returnable, taken at the 2, and looking for some daylight, not getting it. Hit at the 10 and pushed back is the runner, and that will be first and 10 Bingham at, I believe, the 10-yard line. See where they mark this. And it will be spot on at the 10-yard line. So Bingham will take it from there. Let's see what the Miners have up their sleeve. Dallin Martinez, quarterback, senior quarterback for Bingham. And Downs is going to take it himself, try to get around the outside. He's got a little bit of room over there, up to the 15, marking down at the 16. So a gain of 6 on that for Martinez. That's going to bring up second and 4. Looks like they gave him 7 on that, so second and a short 4. Four wide receivers, one tailback, and Dallon's going to fake the throw, run it himself, and he will be past the line to gain, so that will be a first down for Bingham. That ball is marked at the 21-yard line of Bingham. Dallin under center now. And a handoff to the man in motion is going to, looks like that was Fotu. He's up to the 25. So a gain of 4. That's going to be second and 6 for the Miners. So 4 runs to start 3 or 4. Can't keep track, actually. I think it's 3. I think it's 4. Something like that. Let's see if Down's going to go to the air here, and he does not. Hands it right up the middle to Fotu, and Fotu's got some room up to the 40, down to the, looks like he should be marked down at about the 47, riding the body of the tackler, and they're not going to give it to him. They're going to say he's down at the 45. So that will be another first down for Bingham at their own 45-yard line. So Bingham on the move. Oh, that should be, that is a flag, yes, okay, there it goes. I was gonna say that was encroachment, and in high school, you do not get the opportunity to fall back. Once you cross the line as a defender, that is a penalty. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty offsides on Riverton. That will take it to 1st and 5 for Bingham. Down in the shotgun, hands off to Fotu. Fotu's got some more room. Fotu just powering his way down to the 40-yard line. A nice 10-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st and 10 Bingham as they march down the field. So Bingham just pounding it down the field, nothing through the air thus far. Let's see if Dallin wants to do something there. He's got a couple of moves inside, keeps it himself, down to the 35-yard line of Riverton. So that's a gain of about 5. Going to call this 2nd and 5. Field announcer isn't going to give him the 5. He's going to say 2nd and 6. It's 2nd and 5.5. Let's call it that. Always kind of a judgment call on where to spot it and how far to the line to gain. So Bingham again with the inside handoff to Fotu, and Fotu's got some more room, gets a block, and is down at the 25-yard line. Looks like that's where they're going to mark him, and that will be another first down for the Miners. So 1st and 10 at the 25. Waiting for the field clock to catch up to the overlay here, and we're synced up. So just hand it to Fotu and let him do his thing, or fake it and run around that right side. Got a lot of room over there. And it is a handoff right up the middle, and he only gets probably a yard out of that. We're going to call that 2nd and 9. So a good start for Bingham as they march down the field. A little bit of a vanilla play call. I mean, we like some razzle-dazzle, and Bingham has certainly shown some razzle-dazzle early in the games this year. But so far, just nothing but a bunch of runs up the middle. So we'll see if they have anything to show us as Fotu again gets it, and down to the 19-yard line of Riverton. That's going to be, looks like they're going to mark him at the 20, so that's going to be 3rd and, what is that, 3rd and about 5. So 3rd and 5 for the Miners, who are doing probably the best job they have done all year at chewing clock. I mean, this is the only stoppage has been due to moving the chains just for a few seconds. So a quick quarter going by thus far. That's over to Sudbury. He makes a good move at the 15 down to the 10, almost to the goal line. They're going to mark him down at the 1-yard line. So 1st and goal, Bingham in business.
And it's a Bingham.
So again, just pounding it down the the gut of the defense. And let's see what Bingham wants to do here. It'd be a little foolish to put it in the air at this point. Just keep running, pounding it right down the middle. Fotu and Sudbury in the backfield. And the handoff is to Fotu, and he is going to get stopped short of the goal line. So a nice play by the defense of Riverton. He loses 2 yards on that play. So 2nd and goal for Bingham. The defense not fooled at all on that one. They were ready for it.
2nd and goal from the 3.
Sudbury and Fotu again in the backfield. And let's see what Bingham dials up here. Gallen takes it, hands it to Sudbury. Sudbury cuts once and twice, and they are going to say he is in. That's 6 points for Bingham. Sudbury gets in, gets a little assist from the referee down there, and just pound it down the throat of the defense. Did Bingham for a touchdown. And 5:16 left on the clock. So that is a quarter killer on the time situation for the Miners for sure. It's just what they wanted. Chew the clock, get the points, and I gave the points to the wrong side. Sorry about that. Bingham 6, not Riverton. And the extra point is forthcoming. Not sure what the referees are talking to Coach Jones about down there. Don't see a flag or anything, so. Having some kind of discussion. Okay, looks like they're ready to go now for the extra point attempt. Oh, and there's an offsides by Riverton on the extra point. Let's see what they want to do. Sometimes they decline this penalty because they don't want it to go any closer, which is kind of odd, huh? And it looks like they... Here comes the call. Offsides, defense. And they will decline it. So they do not want to upset the routine of the kicker by moving the ball forward. So they'll just go ahead and kick it from the 2. Kick is up and through and good. So the extra point puts Bingham 7, Riverton 0. So a pretty good start for the Miners. Good start to this Friday night. Oh, is that a penalty? I think they just called a penalty on Bingham. I don't know when that happened. I believe they called an unsportsmanlike conduct on Bingham. So Bingham will Yeah, that is an interesting. I did not see a flag. It wasn't even signaled until just now. So that is curious. I don't know what the heck's going on. Bingham is pushed all the way back to their 25-yard line for this kickoff on an unsportsmanlike dead ball penalty with the mysterious flag somewhere falling apparently after the extra point. So we'll see what happens here. Riverton will definitely get a return on this one. And it's a kick right down the middle, takes a bounce. Riverton fields it at the 20-yard line. A little bit of room to run is number 5. Across the 40 up to about the 44 is where it will be marked. So 1st and 10 Riverton with excellent field position at the 44-yard line. And that is where they will begin. The clock did tick off some seconds, so we're down to 5 minutes and 8 seconds. And the penalty, all the difference in the world on that one. So very interesting that they called that after the extra point. Okay, so Riverton, our first look at the offense for the Silver Wolves. Fake handoff and a real handoff on the inside. And that's all going to be marked a gain of 3. So we'll go 2nd and 7 after that play, as we tick under 5 minutes here in the first quarter. Riverton comes in with a record of 6 and 3. However, they have won their last 3, so they're on a 3-game winning streak. Bingham on a 5-game winning streak. And they fake the throw and give it to the inside, which is wide open. And the runner for Riverton just pounds his way down to the 38-yard line of Bingham. So 1st and 10 Silver Wolves. Boy, that's a mouthful. I got to get used to that. So neither team to throw a pass yet. Let's see if Riverton has an air game that they want to unleash. And it looks like they will. And they'll get it over to number 4, who is almost made the line to gain. He is going to be marked short by about a yard. So this is going to bring up 2nd and 1 for Riverton. Riverton now at the Bingham 29-yard line. And a fake handoff, quarterback keeper, and he is going to get past the line to gain down to the Bingham 26, so that will be a 1st down for Riverton. With the clock stopped to move the chains, and it has started up. So a quick quarter. Both teams keeping it on the ground and not stopping the clock. Riverton's going to look to pass again, and it is blown up by Bingham over there on the sideline. So just as I say that, they do stop the clock with 3:07 on the big board, and this will bring up 2nd and 10. That was supposed to be 2nd and 10. There we go. And there's a flag. Looks like a false start by Riverton. And it's going to push them back 5 yards. So this will be 2nd, and I think I have the line to gain wrong. The big board says 1st and 10. I know that's wrong. It looks like, yeah, no, this is 2nd and 15. I have it right. And it's a pass, and it's broken up by Bingham. So that was 2nd and 15. We are now looking at 3rd and 15. Get the clock right here. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter. So 3rd and long for Riverton. And they're going to pass. They have a receiver. He's going to be stopped right at the 25-yard line, so that will be short of a first down. And let's see if Riverton is going to go for it. That's going to be 4th and 9.
4th and 10.
And will they attempt a field goal from here? That would be about a 40-yarder. Looks like they are going to set up for a field goal. So this is going to be a 43-yard attempt. So quite a kick for Riverton. The ball is down, up, and it looks like it's no good. Misses left, wide left. So Bingham holds, keeps the shutout going nearly 5 quarters in a row now, if you count last week, where Bingham has not allowed a single score. They whooped West Jordan 48-0 last week, and are up on Riverton now 7-0. So 2:03 left in the first quarter. Bingham will take over on the missed field goal at the, oh, I didn't realize they did that in high school. Haven't seen a missed field goal all year, I don't think. They're going to spot this at the 20-yard line, so they will not take over where the field goal was attempted from, which is the way they do it, I believe, in college, and I'm certain they do that in the pros. But in high school, it looks like they're resetting to the 20. So I guess all things considered, Riverton gained some yards, even though they missed the points. So that's how that one goes.
Victor's Tires, where you can buy 2 tires and get 1 free.
And the stoppage is due to a media timeout. I mentioned earlier KUTV broadcasting on their sister station KMYU is in the house, and that is obviously a monetized stream with lots of people paying for advertisements and whatnot, so they're taking breaks and showing commercials, and we have to wait for them. So now we're back on the field, and we'll get to it here with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first quarter. Let's see if Bingham wants to air it out here or keep it on the ground. Sudbury, oh, and they fumble it, and Riverton recovers. Oh, they're saying, wow, they're saying incomplete pass. Oh, wow, I wish I had a replay on that. The replay on our system here is broken. So Bingham with a gift. I thought that for sure that was a fumble. But the referees called it, both referees called it incomplete, so they must have had a good eye on it. That's the near side referee and the official, the near side umpire, and then the official in the white hat. They were both signaling incomplete pass. So Dallon's going to go ahead and air it out. He has a man, and that man's got some room. He puts his shoulder down, and he gets to the 33-yard line, and that will be a first down for Bingham. So a nice play there by the Miners to move that ball past the first down marker. As the clock now starts to wind again. So some calls go your way, some calls do not. Bingham, I think, was fortunate that the referee saw it the way they did. Didn't call it a fumble, as Sudbury takes it up the middle for no gain. So this will be 2nd and 10 for the Miners as we come up on 1 minute left in the first quarter.
Foul time. 2nd and 10.
Bingham will have to run at least one more play. Oh, and that could be a flag. It's not a flag. Handoff inside and down to the, or up to the, I should say, 35-yard line is the ball carrier. That's going to be second. That's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Miners. And with that, the play clock and the game clock is just about a half a second ahead of the play clock. So actually Bingham does not have to run another play. That run took a little bit longer, just by half a second, and Bingham will let this clock run out. So that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Bingham 7, Riverton 0. And we will get back to it at the beginning of the second.
Watch the game after the game at KUPD.com/sports/high school football. R.C. Willie would like to recognize a standout member of the Bingham community. Here tonight to receive the R.C. Willie Extra Mile Award is Jeff Leatherwood. Jeff has loved to play sports his whole life. He started coaching Bingham Little League baseball and basketball programs roughly 15 years ago and fell in love with the school and the community. Prior to this, Jeff served as the seminary area director, and when his youngest son began his 9th grade year at Bingham, Jeff begged to be placed back in the classroom. As of today, Jeff is Bingham High School seminary president and has been for 4 years. He attends all of Bingham's events, both sporting and activity-based, to show supporting love for the students. He can only be found in the stands, cheering them on. Jeff's enthusiasm, kindness, and devotion is part of what makes him such a valued member of the Bingham family. Thank you, Jeff, for bringing the extra mile. R.C. Willie, your home, your way. All-star roster teamwork and services can help you tackle any financial goal. If you're a fan of low fees and giving a lot more from your money, America First is a game changer. Become America a member today at your neighborhood branch or at AmericaFirst.com. Shop the outlet inside RC River for plant savings on closeouts and discontinued items. Plus incredible savings on new furniture, including sofas for as little as $2.99.
That's something, yeah. See that?
Maybe like water or something. Where do they even go? Where do they even go?
It's 38.
Okay, we are back. Beginning of the second quarter. Bingham up 7 on Riverton. It's 3rd and 8. As Dallin takes it, he's going to look to throw it, and nothing there, so he's going to try to run it, and he's going to get to the 40, and just short of the first down. Line to gain, so it's going to be 4th and 1. And let's see what the Miners want to do here. Looks like the offense is still on the field. So Bingham's going to go for it on their own 40, from their own 42. And why not? They've been running the ball really well tonight. So I'm looking for a handoff to Sudbury. And there it is. Sudbury has it. And he's got the corner. And he's going to be gone for 6, 40, 30. He's got one man to beat. 10, 5, touchdown! Bingham! Whoa, baby! That's how you convert a 4th down, folks. Not a flag. That's a touchdown. My bad on the overlay. There we go. Yes, sir. Oh, I wish I had a replay on that one. That was something else. What a run by Sudbury for 6. So let's put that 6 on the board for Bingham. And I take no credit for that call, but that's what I saw to get the yard. I did not see a touchdown coming out of that, so awesome run by Sudbury there. And the extra point is up and good. Just inside that left upright. So tack on another one with 11 minutes left in the second quarter. Bingham up 14-0.
American first all-star wrestler punts, tools and services to help you tackle any financial goal. If you're a fan of lower fees and getting a lot more frequently, America First is a game changer. Become a member today at your neighborhood bank or an America First block. Football, the world's most delicious protein ball. Did you know that 70% of patients who need a bone marrow transplant will not be able to find out their marrow family? That's why we need you to step up tonight to join the National Marrow Donor Registry. You could be that match for one of over 12,000 patients waiting to receive the life-saving therapy that only you can provide. Visit our Be the Match booth tonight to see how it only takes a few minutes to sign up.
And we are still in the media timeout. When the big boys are here, they not only take their time on their broadcast air, but they apparently have a deal with the field announcer to read scripts for their advertisers. So quite a production here in South Jordan this evening. We are rolling up on 7:40 p.m. Mountain Time. We still have 11 minutes left in the second quarter. So it's going to be a long one in here tonight. Fortunately, the weather is dry. It's cooling down a little bit. The thermometer down to 60 degrees. And just a little bit of wind out of the west. So not bad at all. Okay, so we have Bingham kicking off. No penalties after that exchange of points. And we'll see what happens here. And they're going to go ahead and kick it deep, and that's going to go through the end zone. No, he's going to catch it at the goal line. He's got to go. Nope, he downed it. So don't hit him. Yeah, he was in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So 1st and 10 at the 20. And if it was a touchback, 2 seconds should not have come off the clock. But that is exactly what the big board shows, so we'll match that. And start it when they start. And there it goes. So they're not going to give him the 2 seconds. He's got a man. Oh, I guess they handed it off. I was going to say they have got a man wide open down the field. They need to take a look at that play, because there was no defender in sight. There was no defender within 10 yards of number 11 on Riverton. They could have thrown it down there, and he could have walked to the end zone. So Bingham needs to pay attention to that. Second, and that was is that marked at the 20? It's still marked at the 20, so this will be 2nd and 10. I don't know why that does that to me. 2nd and 10. And the runner is going to get some positive yardage out of that. So looks like that's going to be 3rd and 3 now. And Riverton quickly going, and a flag is out on this side of the field. Let's see what they're going to call. So the ball did get past the 1st down marker. However, there is a flag. trying to sort it out down on the field. Boy, this is a complicated call, apparently. Oh, they're going to push. Oh, goodness. They're going to push Riverton down the field 5 yards. Oh, illegal substitution on Bingham is the call, so that'll be 1st and 10, Riverton at their own 40-yard line now. So, interesting call there. It is sorted. We are off and running with the clock. So let's see what Riverton can do here, down 14-0. They fake the handoff, and Bingham are they in possession of it? Yes, they are. Interception for the Miners at the 41-yard line of Riverton. That ball was tipped, and the Bingham defender got under it, and that will be 1st and 10 Bingham. So turn of events there with 9:28 left in the quarter. And the official has signaled the play clock to begin, so no timeout here. We're going to go with the play clock running down to 15 seconds. So Bingham under a little bit of pressure to get a play off here. Play clock down to 10. Dowling under center. Play clock at 6. And they get it off, no problem. Sudbury with the ball. He gets progress to the 39-yard line. So that'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Miners. So no points for you is the mantra going into quarter number 6 for the Miners. And that does include last week, of course. Down with the ball, rolling left, looking downfield, nobody. He's going to throw it backwards, pass to big number 70. He's going to throw it down the field. Oh, and it's intercepted by Riverton. So not a good razzle-dazzle at all on that one. It was crafty, there was no doubt about it, but just a bad decision to throw it down the field. And that'll be intercepted. Riverton ball at the 11-yard line. That could have been awesome, though. Holy cow, that could have been something special. So Bingham turns it over with 8:37. And you got to love the creativity. You've seen a little bit of that from Coach Jones this year. Onside kick to begin the game versus Harriman, I believe it was. A little razzle-dazzle in the backfield for a touchdown during one of the other home games. I mean, and then that was a really nice drawn-up play, just not executed to the highest level. So that's what happens sometimes. No big deal. Just get back after it here. And Riverton with the ball, and they're going nowhere. And they're just, pushed all the way back to the 5-yard line. But forward progress will give them I don't think that gives them anything. I think it's going to be 2nd and 10. Yeah, they didn't give them any gain on that. So Riverton again with a handoff up the middle, up to the 15-yard line. So that will be 3rd and 6. For the Silver Wolves. An outright region title on the line for the Miners. Should they win tonight, they will be undefeated in region and be the only team undefeated in region and have the region crown. So a little bit on the line for this game. Also a playoff bye on the line if they were to finish in the top 8 of the RPI, which they probably would with a win for sure. Riverton gets that out, and that is caught at the 25, and that will be a first down. That's a nice pass past the line to gain. So 1st and 10, Riverton. 7:19 left in the second quarter. fakes the handoff and airmails it out of bounds. So Bingham will hold ground on that. And there is a flag on the play. Let's see what they're going to call here. I don't see the flag on the field, however. Oh, there it is. It's like a legal man downfield or ineligible receiver downfield on Riverton. So that will back them up 5 yards. Oh. Bingham declines the penalty, which makes it 2nd and 10. That's interesting. I thought they had a first down. Boy, I'm losing track of things, I guess. Riverton's going to air it out, and they do have number 11 down there. No, that's number 14. And overthrows the receiver, so a few ticks came off the clock, down to 7:08. And that is now going to be 3rd and 10. Trying to figure out that penalty. I thought they had a first down. I guess not. So 3rd and long for Riverton. And they're going to look to throw it. They have a guy in the flat there, 25-30. Pushing. Let's see where they mark him out of bounds. They're going to mark him out at the 30. Called the 32 and a half. No, they're going to push it back to the 32, so that will be short of a first down. And for some, I guess they went out of bounds, so the clock did stop. 7:01 on the big board, and this is going to bring up 4th and 2. And Riverton is going to kick it. Kick is up and away. Bingham will not field it. They'll let it bounce, and it is going to take a Riverton bounce to the 33-yard line of Bingham. Call it the 34. Well, it will be 1st and 10 Miners. So Bingham will get the ball back. Let's see if they want to do razzle-dazzle again. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it one more time in some flavor.
I just need you to get real loose. Get comfortable. Grab your loved ones. Or grab your love partner. If you're by yourself, no worries. Just follow the lead. Under the
Okay, Bingham with possession, 6:49 left in the 2nd quarter. 4 receivers, 3 near side, 1 on the far side, 1 tailback. As the students get rowdy down there. And it looks like they're holding up play. There we go. So Dowland in the shotgun, fakes the throw, keeps it. He's got some room to run. He's at the 45-50. Across midfield, 45, down to the 43-yard line of Riverton. So that'll temporarily stop the clock while they move the chains.
And that's a Bingham.
1st and 10, Bingham at the Riverton 43-yard line. Down under center this time. Man in motion. That looks like it's foe 2. Nope, not foe 2. That's number 8. And that's going to be a gain of about 4. So we're going to call this second 6. I'm going to call it 2nd and 5. I think that's where it's spotted. A 5-yard gain. And that carrier was Dion Fu, who is a senior, so number 8. With that last carry, I don't see who the ball carrier is this time. It looks like a short gain. That is foe 2 that time. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Third and 4.
Handoff inside to, and he gets stuffed right at the line to gain. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark it short, so this will be 4th and 1. That was Fotu on the carry. So my guess is Bingham will go for it here. And we know what happened on the last 4th and 1. We got 6 points out of it, so let's see if that happens again. How nice would that be? Play clock is running on Bingham down to 15 as they break the huddle. 14, 13, 12. So a little sense of urgency needed here. Looks like they're going to be okay. Dallin hands it off to Sudbury, who does not get the first down. It is stopped 2 yards short up the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be a turnover on downs by Bingham. And Riverton will take over with 4:05 left in the second quarter. So an unfortunate turnover on downs by the Miners will give 1st and 10 to Riverton in pretty good field position at the 36-yard line. Handoff inside, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. This will bring up 2nd and 10 for the Silver Wolves. Riverton showing their fandom over there. They have filled the visitor side. We'll get a shot of that at halftime here. As the handoff is up the middle, and defensively Bingham snuffs it out, tackles the runner all the way back at the 30-yard line, and that is going to be 3rd and 16 with that 6-yard loss. So a great defensive play there by Bingham. 3rd and long now for Riverton. Anyway, what I was saying is Riverton has packed the house over there on their side of the field, so a nice turnout by the visitors. As the pass is out to the flat, and the runner has some room across the 40. Ooh, and stopped right at the 45, but that's going to be a yard short of the first down. So 4th and 1, a nice gain of 15 on that one by the ball carrier, but not quite enough for the first down. So 4th and 1, Riverton's offense remains on the field. So let's see if they can convert. Shotgun formation. Hand up the middle, and they get the first down from my vantage point. Let's see where they're going to mark it. Bingham did stuff it up pretty quick, but I think they got past that line to gain. They haven't signaled yet. Might be a measurement. And they did signal. So they did get the first down. They got it by about the length of the ball. So not a overwhelming gain of yardage, but nevertheless a first down. So Riverton now throws it to the flat on the far side. Ball carries across the 50, drops his shoulder down at the 47 of Bingham. And there is a stoppage of play. Looks like Riverton is going to call their first timeout. So 1:40 left in the quarter. This is going to bring up second and I'm going to call it 3. And we'll pull a timeout off the board on the Riverton side. Oh, they marked that up a little closer. We're going to call this second and 2. They marked that all the way, well, almost all the way up to the 46-yard line of Bingham. So a second and a long 2, we'll call it.
You get a lifetime warranty, no charge. It's on every new and pre-owned vehicle. StrongBW.com. What's the game after the game? KUTV.com/sports/high school football.
And they're advertising the replay of KUTV. But you can always watch it on the YouTube channel for Broadcast Bingham as well.
Donating bone marrow is no longer a surgical procedure for most people. That's right, 80% of marrow donors now provide peripheral blood stem cells in a procedure that is no more painful than donating blood.
So 1 minute and 40 seconds. Second and a long 2 for Riverton. And let's see if they can turn this into some points for their side of the ball here. And a throw over to the far side. That will be a first down, marked at the, looks like the 41 of Bingham. That will temporarily stop the clock.
First down, Riverton. At the 41.
And that is a forward pass that is dropped, so that will stop the clock with 1:26 on the big board. And bring up second and 10. Play clock is running for Riverton. Not sure what they're waiting for, down to 15. Shotgun formation, play clock down to 8. 5, 2, 1, and they get it away with 1 second left on the play clock. Ball is out, ball is incomplete, so this will bring up 3rd and 10. And they waited till the very last possible second to snap that. Maybe a little confusion on their side, trying to figure out what play they wanted to run. So another 3rd and long. The last 3rd and long for Riverton turned into a 15-yard gain. So 3rd and long doesn't seem to be a problem for them. Unfortunately for them on that play, it was 3rd and 16, so they were a yard short, but they got the first down on 4th and 1. And they're going to look to air it out, and they're going to go near side. No, down the middle. Number 23 has it, and that is 6 for Riverton. Wow, what a catch. And there's a flag, so there's probably a celebration, unsportsmanlike conduct coming. But what a throw, and I didn't even catch it because I'm on the wrong frame. Boy, that is my mistake. That is terrible, terrible sportsmanship, or not sportsmanship. Cameramanship, how's that on my part? But I did get the call, and yet another flag flies, so we got laundry all over the field down there. No doubt about it, Riverton has 6 on the board, and And we're going to sort out the penalties here. So I failed to flip the screen back to the other camera and totally missed that one on the Riverton side. So my apologies to the Riverton Silver Wolves who might be watching. But it was a pass down the near side center hash. And a really nice play there to get the touchdown. So the officials are going to try to straighten this out. And they're still talking about it down there. And the students are getting restless. They want to know what's going on too. Okay, here comes the call from the referee. Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Riverton. Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct on... Well, they didn't signal. Can't have two penalties for the same thing. He didn't signal. He's much. I guess it's just a single penalty on Riverton. I guess we'll find out on the kickoff, which is where this penalty will be assessed if there was one and not an offsetting penalty. So that's a bit ambiguous how that was left. The extra point is up and through, so tack that one on for the Silver Wolves. Only now down 7 with 1 minute and 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Now we got smoke and confetti and all kinds of stuff happening down there in the student section, and they are dressed up. I have no clue what the theme is tonight. We got people in costumes. Maybe it's a Halloween theme, I'm not sure. Okay, let's just check this. We're on the right frame. Oh my goodness, Riverton is clear back at their own 12-yard line to kick off. So it must have been 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties on Riverton. And we'll see what they do with this. The ball is away. Bingham takes it at the 25 of their own. And right up the middle is Sudbury across midfield to the 44 of Riverton. So great starting field position for Bingham. With 1 minute and 6 left here in the first half. So let's see if Bingham can get some points back here. Dallin under center. Dallin takes and hands it off to Sudbury, who tries to get around the corner, pushing down to the 40-yard line is the ball carrier, and referee's looking. Do we want a timeout? We do want a timeout, so a timeout will be taken with 53 seconds. And we'll pull one off the board for Bingham. zoom in on their and I mentioned the Riverton traveling faithful, and they have filled those visitor seats over there to the brim. Looks like their student section is dead center, but a nice turnout by Riverton to support their team on the road. Okay, 53 seconds left, 1st and 10 Bingham at the Riverton 41-yard line. And let's see what the Miners can do here. Martinez under center. And a handoff over to Sudbury. Sudbury takes it around the side. He's got a little bit of room over there, couple to beat. Gets tackled down at the 28 of Riverton, so a nice pickup there. That will leave it 1st and 10, and the clock continues to run on the big board. Gallant's back to pass, and he's going to look, and he's got a man right through the hands of number 7 for Bingham. That is Hunter Men, and that would have been a nice pickup. 37 seconds left on the clock, and 2nd and 10 for the Miners. Ball is spotted at the 28-yard line of Riverton. So pretty good throw there. Just a little high and couldn't quite convert. So we'll see what Bingham does here. As Dallin nearly trips on a lineman. He's got all kinds of room on the right side. He's got some wheels. 10 out of bounds at about the 7. So 28 seconds left on the clock, and that will remain 1st and 10, or that will, reset to 1st and 10 for Bingham. And Riverton gave him way too much room on that right side, and he saw it and saw what he needed like a bull seeing red, and it was off and running. So a nice run there by Dallin. 1st and 10 at the, oh no, we're 1st and goal. My bad. We're 1st and goal, Bingham. And Dallin has it. No, he has it to Sudbury. Hands it to Sudbury. Sudbury gets down to about the 3-yard line. And Bingham is going to call her 2nd timeout with 22 seconds left on the clock. So we'll pull another one off the board for Bingham. And knocking on the door are the Miners down to the Riverton 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. So hopefully some points forthcoming for the Miners before half. They will be kicking to Riverton. Riverton won the coin toss and deferred, so they will receive the 2nd half kickoff. That has been the strategy for every home game this year. The winner of the coin toss has deferred. And the student section is at it as usual. And they are a fiery group. Always entertaining to stand on the perch above them and listen to them carry on for a couple hours on a Friday night. Okay, 2nd and goal for the Miners. Let's see if Bingham can punch one in here. Handoff is to Fotu, who's trying to get the outside. He has it, and that's going to be 6, just like that, for Fotu, with 15 seconds left on the big board. So add another 6 for Bingham, and the celebration underway in the student section. We have confetti and smoke and all kinds of crazy stuff going on over there. So Extra point forthcoming for the Miners. And the snap is good. Ball is up and through, hitting the net and putting the Miners up by 14. So an outstanding drive there by Bingham after excellent field possession after 2 unsportsmanlike penalties on Riverton after they scored. So Riverton shooting themselves in both feet, as it were, giving Bingham good field position and letting them go down with about a minute expired on the clock to score 6. Score 7 actually with the extra point. So we'll see what Rivers can do with 15 seconds left on the clock here. So what we don't want is a run back here. Kick it through the end zone. The last kickoff was a touchback right at the goal line. See if big number 90 can do the same here. And he boots it, and it looks like a good kick, and it will. No, they're going to field that at the 1. They're prevented it. Literally jumped in the air, batting it down so it didn't travel to the end zone. And they ran it out to the 15. Call it the 16. With 9 seconds left on the clock. So 1st and 10 Riverton. Looks like they're gonna take a formation just to put a knee down on the ground and run the clock out. And that is exactly what's gonna happen here. And there it goes. Bingham will not call timeout to stop the clock. No point in that. So there is the end of the first half of play. Bingham 21, Riverton 7. Looking good so far are the Miners. And we will head to halftime. So put the time on the board and check back in with you as the clock winds down closer to the 0 mark. Thanks for joining, everybody. Take a break, and we'll be back for the second half. Just a quick update on the countdown timer. The clock on the field has not started yet. They've got it set for 17, which is a little unusual. Usually it's a 15-minute halftime clock. A few minutes have already passed, and it's still just sitting there at 17, so I'm not sure what's going on with the halftime time situation, but as soon as I see that clock moving, I will get that up on the board so we all know how long we have until halftime is over.
Ellie Wicker to kick off for Bingham.
Okay, we are back, ready for the third quarter of action. Bingham up 21-7, kicking off. South to north. And the kick is going to go through the end zone for a touchback. So Riverton will start on the 20-yard line.
It's over first and 10 from the 20-yard line.
And that was an extended halftime break. The 17-minute clock didn't start until about 3 minutes went by, and then when it expired, they added another 3 minutes. So a bit of a long break, but we are back. Riverton moving, 1st and 10. It's like a gain of 3 up to the 23-yard line, so we'll call that 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
And the temperature definitely dropping into the 50s now. Riverton airs one out, and that's going to be incomplete. Boy, that looked like it could have been a flag on Bingham. Just had his arms up and not turned around to the ball. But incomplete is the call. 11:24 on the clock. And that will bring up 3rd and 7. Riverton in the shotgun. They throw it right across the middle of the field, but it is stopped short at the 25. Bit of an awkward tackle there. Looks like the player's okay. That's going to bring up 4th and 5. And it looks like Riverton's going to go ahead and kick this one away. So the defer, oh, and the clock is running. That's my fault. We're all the way down to 11 minutes. You cycle that down. The deferred kick didn't work out as Riverton boots it away on 4th down. A high kick past midfield, not fielded by Bingham, takes a sideways bounce. Riverton will down it at the Bingham 37-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10 Bingham. And are we headed for a media timeout already? Let's hope not. Hopefully this just continues. The game with a regular exchange of downs, but looks like they are going to hold it up here for the TV guys. Looks like we have a producer or a production assistant out on the field with a headset, likely going to tell the referees when they can resume play. Until then, we're kind of stuck. So coming up on 15 minutes to 9 o'clock here in the Mountain Time Zone. And most of the time, the game is into the 4th quarter by now, and we're just barely into the 3rd quarter. So that's what happens when the TV guys show up and take over. But it looks like we're back and getting ready to roll here. Bingham's first possession in the 2nd half is a handoff on the first play to Fotu, who is, hey, that's a flag there. I think that's probably going to be an unnecessary roughness call. We do have a Bingham player down. Oh no, holding the left knee. Oh, is that, can't get a number on him, but we do have an injured Bingham player on the field. call is going to be on the field. If they're going to call anything here, and the students are riled up for sure. Didn't see what happened to the big guy down on the field. Looks like an offensive lineman. And it looks like this will be an official timeout. So I don't know what the flag is. Other than it looks like they have already marked it off. I think it was probably an unsportsmanlike or an unnecessary roughness call. So we'll take that off the board. 10:32 left in the quarter. The ball is all the way down to the Riverton 37-yard line as we await the injured player. And that is number 62 for the Miners, who is being helped off the field. So you don't like to see that headed into the playoffs. That is a senior, looks like the center, Sanasi Pohua, and we hope he is okay. I don't want to rush him back into this game by any means, but hopefully a couple weeks rest will get him back on the field of play. So football is a rough sport for sure. Hopefully he's going to be okay. So Bingham will take the field here. It will be 1st and 10.
Personal foul. Riverton.
And it was a personal foul on Riverton, according to the field announcer. So that's moved Bingham up all the way to the 37-yard line of Riverton. And the clock has started. Down, hands off. Oh, goodness. And that is, they're going to call a flag on that, too. And it wasn't a horse collar. He just grabbed him by the jersey. I suppose that is a penalty. I thought you could tackle with the jersey. You usually don't succeed unless you get a good handful of it, but they did throw the flag. Here comes a call, personal foul. They're going to call a horse collar. I had a pretty good look at it. I didn't think it was a horse collar, to be honest with you. But without the replay, it's hard to see it again. So that's going to be 1st and 10 Bingham. All the way down to the 28. And Fotu gets the ball and is stuffed after gaining only about 3 yards down to the 20, so this is going to bring up 2nd and 7. As Sudbury gets the carry, and he's down to the 15, down to the 14. Boy, some tough yards there. And that's going to be really close to a 1st down, but not enough. We're going to call this 3rd and 1. As Bingham with a quick snap, hands it to Fotu inside. Fotu does get that 1st down, and this will be spotted at the 10-yard line. Let's see if it's going to be 1st and goal or 1st and 10. Looks like it's certainly a 1st down. Dallon's got it all the way around to the far side and in for 6. It's Martinez. And that is a touchdown, Bingham. And another flag flies in the end zone. So nothing but penalties after scores seems to be the pattern here. So we'll see what that's all about. We'll put 6 on the board for Bingham. That was so quick I didn't get the down and line to gain to go on the screen, so nevertheless that is a score. And let's see what the referees are going to call here. As the students chant, "This is our house." Okay, it looks like it is on Bingham, and it looks like they will take the penalty on the kickoff. So here's the call: dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on Bingham.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. That's Bingham.
And the score is obviously good. So they'll take the penalty on the kickoff. Extra point attempt forthcoming. Oh, and there is some movement. How is that not a flag? There was movement on both sides before the snap, and nobody threw a flag, so maybe they're tired of throwing the laundry around, I don't know, but that sure looked like a penalty. Either way, it's an extra point for Bingham. 28-7 now is the score. Sorry, yeah, 28-7. And Bingham will be pushed back on this kickoff. So Bingham pushed all the way back to their own 25 to kick off.
The penalty was assessed on the kickoff.
Booted away. A good kick will be fielded by Riverton at the 11-yard line. Riverton around the far side. A good stiff arm by the runner and out of bounds at the, it's like around the 30 is where they're going to mark him out. Right at the 30-yard line is where they're going to mark him out. So 1st and 10 Riverton. That's a handoff around the outside and pushed out of bounds beyond the first down marker. So a first down for Riverton. As the students get into it once again. And a fake throw, handoff up the middle, and that's going to be good for a couple. So Bingham not fooled on that one. Looks like that's going to bring up 2nd and 7.
And 61. 2nd and 7.
Another handoff up the middle. Maybe a gain of 1. We'll go ahead and give him a yard. 3rd and 6. As the clock continues to wind, which Bingham's not going to have any problem with that. So we'll see if Riverton can convert. Shotgun formation, quarterback looks back, looks to throw, nothing there. Scrambles around, has a receiver, but it's dropped. It's nearly intercepted, went over to the defender, right into the basket of the receiver, and then he dropped it. So that was a close one. And 4th and 6. And it looks like Riverton is going to go ahead and punt. Not willing to go for it on this side of the field, so they're going to kick it away. Let's look for the fake here. No fake. Kick is away. And takes a good bounce. Bingham picks it up at the 20, no, the 15, and is tackled right there. So Bingham will take over on downs. Excuse me, on a punt return at their own 15-yard line. Well, it looks like they might give him the 16.
First and 10, Bingham.
Okay, let's get this clock moving here, Bingham. Let's chew some clock and maybe put another 6, 7 points on the board, what do you say? And Dowell's going to keep it, run it up the middle, up to about the 22-yard line. Clock will continue to run. So that's going to leave 2nd and 4.
6-yard gain, 2nd and 4.
Off to Sudbury, who's got a little bit of room. Oh, and he nearly broke the tackle and was gone. But nevertheless, a great run. That's going to move the sticks all the way up to the Bingham 36-yard line. 1st and 10.
And that's the Bingham.
Six and a half minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Keep it on the ground. Looks like a gain of 2. So 2nd and 8.
2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Chew some clock, get some first downs, call it night. I think that is the plan. They rush the line, does Riverton. Sudbury gets past him, nearly breaks one again, and he'll just have to settle for a first down. So across midfield goes Bingham to the 48-yard line of Riverton. Boy, Sudbury had really just 2 guys that were right at the same spot to beat, and he was gone. But they did make that touchdown saving tackle. And Dowell keeps it himself. He's going to run it to the near side. Makes a guy miss, 40, and he's out of bounds at the 37-yard line. And again, a first down for Bingham, so that will move the chains once again. Clock is stopped at 4:59.
And that's a Bingham.
So we'll take the first down. The clock stopped because of the out of bounds exit. But should pick up here momentarily. Let's see if Bingham wants to pull something out of their old razzle-dazzle playbook here. And nothing but a run that loses a yard. second and 11
Tackled by Jackson Little.
for Bingham.
Second and 12.
And everybody bunched up at the line again. Man in motion, a pitch in the backfield. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd and 10. Coming up on 4 minutes here in the third. Bingham up 21. Content to just let that clock run. They're doing a pretty good job of letting the play clock run down. They get it down into single digits before they snap it, so it's right in front of the quarterback. You can see it. Snaps at 5. And he's going to look to throw. Nothing there. He's going to try to get the first down on his own. He's at the 35 and pushed out of bounds hard at the... Looks like it's not enough to the first down marker. So what do you do here? It looks like they're going to mark him out at the 34. And that's going to bring up 4th and 7. So I think you go for it. Looks like that's what they're going to do. Too close for a punt, too far for a field goal. So spread the field and see if they can get a first down here. And they throw in the flat. Sudbury's, sorry, Fotu's he's got a first down. Amori cuts inside. 10. Oh, he does a spin. He's down to the 5. So Bingham converts on 4th and 7 in a big way down to the 5-yard line. Moving it 1st and goal to go with 3:24 on the clock. So actually they mark it at the 6. 1st and goal at the 6. So Bingham converting twice on 4th down for big plays. One was for 6 as Fotu hobbles off. That's not a good sign for the Miners. Hopefully he's not too dinged up there. And the handoff is to Sudbury, who cuts it inside and over the goal line and through. And let's hope there's not a pile of laundry flying out of the referee's pockets, and it doesn't look like there is this time. So Bingham on top adds another 6 points to the tally. With 2:55 on the clock, 34-7. As we look off camera, and somebody has been ejected by the officials down there from the field, from the game. It's not a player. I'm not sure if it's a coach. I don't know who it is down there, but they have been tossed. And they're making their way. It looks like they have car keys in hand, and they're making their way to the exit. So whatever happened down there got them booted from the field as the kick is nearly blocked, but it's up and good. So Bingham up big, 35-7 on crosstown rival region opponent Riverton.
America's first all-star roster opponents. 2 different services to help you tackle any financial goal. If you're a fan of low fees, you're getting a lot more from your money. America First is a game changer. Become a member today in your neighborhood branch or at americafirst.com. Aspire Surgical, something for bigger implants and visit to the new visit AspireSurgical.com. And you look at the kickoff for a minute.
So my cameraman and I have looked at all the costumes, at least the ones we can see, and I tend to like the pig mask, the pig face. That was probably my favorite, and my partner's favorite so far has been the Burger King mascot. So it's a Halloween theme here at the field. Fun stuff. And the kick is away and through the end zone. So it'll be a touchback at the 20-yard line. I don't know, we had a Bugs Bunny costume down there that was kind of clever. Well, maybe it was just a mask, but gotta love Bugs Bunny. There is a flag on the field, so let's see what this call is going to be. Flag was thrown at the 19-yard line. Dead ball. Personal foul on Bingham. Oh, that's going to hurt.
Personal foul, Bingham.
It's going to be 15 yards, which will move Riverton all the way up to their own 35. So 1st and 10 for the Silver Wolves at the 35. Down big time. 28 points in the hole is Riverton as they hand it off up inside, and they're going to try to get back 6 right here. Oh, and he's tripped up at the 35-yard line of Bingham. He was a shoelace away from taking it to the house, so that was an excellent run by Riverton right there. We're going to leave it 1st and 10, clock down to 2:44. And they might be down 28, but they're still playing hard. And Bingham with an outstanding defensive play there. That is number 3 on the tackle. I believe that is Cameron Mamalis, a senior, number 3 for Bingham. Just snuffs that one out, and that's a loss of, what is that, 4 yards? We'll call it 4, so this is going to be 2nd and 14. So great play there. See if Bingham can hold him here. Quarterback nowhere to throw, has some room, and is met by a defender right at the 30-yard line, and that's going to be 3rd and 6 now. As the clock winds, 3rd and 6 for Riverton. Back to pass, and a man open over there out at the 19-yard line, and a 1st down for Riverton. So a nice conversion there by the Silver Wolves. 1:34 on the clock. And Riverton trying to quickly answer to make up this deficit. Fakes the throw, hands it up the middle, and the Bingham defenders collide with each other. Somehow the offensive player is in the middle of that, and stopped at the 10-yard line is the runner. And that is going to be 2nd and 2, I think. So we'll put that on the board. Again, back to pass, pulling it in and running it himself is the quarterback, and tackled near the 5-yard line. That will be a 1st down. I do believe, yes, that will be a 1st down for Riverton. So 1st and goal for the Silver Wolves. With clock has 57 on the big board. Let's sync that up. So 1st and goal Riverton. And he pulls it back, does the quarterback, throws to the back corner of the end zone. What a catch! Oh my goodness, what a catch. And that is called a touchdown by the back judge, who also threw a flag back there. And it looks like somebody might have gotten leveled down here at the 20-yard line. So we don't have a replay on it. I did not see it. But there is a flag. So that is going to be 6 points for the Silver Wolves. And I don't know if that was a blindside hit or if that's even related to the flag, but we're going to go ahead and add, I believe we're going to add, they haven't added it to the big board, we'll hold off. That should be 6 for Riverton. So let's see what the call is. And all we see is the referee shooing the players away from the injured player. No call yet. The referee still has not signaled what the penalty is. And the 6 points have not been added to the board. So I don't want to get ahead of myself here. I'm just going to find out what's going on here with this player. Looks like we saw one of the replays, and it was a pretty big hit on number 7 by Bingham, so that's probably going to be a personal foul. Would be our best guess here. And those 6 points should count for Riverton. They still are not on the board yet. Looks like they're going to call roughing the passer. Here comes the call from the referee. And it is roughing the passer on Bingham. So the touchdown is good, so we'll put those 6 points on the board for Riverton.
Penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
And the penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. So Riverton lines up for the extra point attempt. And the kick is down, up, and good.
The extra point is good. With 49 seconds left.
So 35-14 with 49 seconds left is the score. Riverton to kick off with a 15-yard advantage over the normal spot. So this will probably go through the end zone and be a touchdown. Is my best guess.
Strong Volkswagen, you get a lifetime warranty, no charge, with an every new and pre-owned vehicle. StrongVW.com. 0 interest plans are available at RCA, and flexible payment options available to make sure your purchase fits your budget.
Apologize for that. Coughed right into the microphone. I'm sure that didn't sound nice. That is my mistake, my fault. So Riverton kicking off at Bingham's 45-yard line. I expect this one to sail through the end zone. Let's see where it goes. Oh no, they're going to kick it a little pooch style. It fielded at the 10 by Bingham. And the returner is off and running. Tackled out of bounds at about the 31, so that's a bit of a surprise, to be honest with you. I thought they'd just kick that through and let it go as a touchback. So 1st and 10 Miners. Feels like this third quarter has lasted an eternity. We are coming up on 9:15 in the Mountain Time Zone, and the game's usually over by now, and we're not even finished with the third quarter. Couple of injuries that took some time, a couple of flags that took some time to sort out, and then the media guys that are here with their paid commercials have to take their breaks, so it all adds up to taking a little longer than usual. But Bingham with a comfortable lead in front by 21 points. Let's see if they can add some more to their total. Starting now, Dowell's just going to take it himself, try to get around the outside and spins, but is met by big number 18 right at the 33-yard line. And Bingham will not need to run another play in the quarter. So that'll bring up 2nd and 5. When they run their next play, which will be the beginning of the 4th quarter. So Bingham will switch sides, take a break, and we will get into the 4th quarter hopefully relatively soon.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, Riverton 14, Riverton Miners 35. It's time for the punt, pass, and kick challenge brought to you by American First Credit Union. We have Bingham in the blue jerseys and Riverton in the white jerseys. The first team to make a field goal wins. Get ready, get set, go!
And there was a field goal contest on the field, so it looks like somebody won. Okay. And they're still trying, and they messed it up. So that's no good. Oh, it's kind of fun out there. Good for them.
As always, thank you for participating in the American First Credit Union Punt, Pass, and Kick Challenge. American First Credit Union, where members come first. Did you know patients needing a bone marrow transplant have a much greater chance of finding connected than people of low ethnic background, which means that ethnic minorities have significantly lesser chance of finding a match? That is why we need as many people from as many different backgrounds as possible to join the National Marrow Donor Register. Visit our Be the Match booth tonight to see how you could be in the match. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
All right, I think we're inching closer to the beginning of the 4th quarter here. Still in a media timeout, it would appear. So 2nd and 5. Bingham at their own 33-yard line. There's our producer guy. He's going to tell us when the TV guys are ready for action. And there we go. So that's how the big boys do it. The little boys like us, we just go with the flow. One continuous stream as a handoff is made up the middle to Sudbury, who gets to the 35. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3, let's call it.
3rd and 3.
Clock wound down just a little bit. Let's catch up to it here. There we go. Okay, 3rd and 3. Let's not get into 4th down territory. Converting here. Keep that clock running. as a handoff is made around the far side, and a head of steam by number 8 for Bingham, and he gets out of bounds at about right around the 35. This looks like where he steps out, and that's exactly where they're going to mark it. So that's going to be a first down for Bingham. 11:17 left in the fourth.
And that's a Bingham.
And that is a huge first down for Bingham. $11:15 on the big board. And they keep it on the ground. They give it to Fotu, who just pounds his way down right near the first down mark. It looks like he's going to be a yard short. So that'll be 2nd and 1. But the clock continues to churn, and that's what we want to have happen. So Bingham doing what they need to do right now, taking care of the ball, letting the clock run, enjoying a 21-point lead over Riverton here on senior night in South Jordan. So congratulations to all the seniors on a great regular season, and we wish them well heading into the playoffs. As Dallin is tackled at the 30, like about the 29 actually. And that's a loss on the play, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 4. So if Bingham can hold on, they will go into the playoffs, certainly in the top 8, probably in the top 5. I don't think they're going to be the top seed. They're probably going to be, my guess is they might move up to seed number 3. They're currently at 4. So nevertheless, they'll have a bye next week and have a home site game on the 28th here at Ron Thorne Stadium, as the handoff is made up the middle, but it will be short. This guy is going to bring up 4th and 2. No, probably 4th and 3 actually. So let's see what Bingham wants to do here.
4th and 4.
And with the home site game, that's a playoff game, that's 2nd round. There could be another big TV crew here for that one. We are planning to broadcast that one here on this stream as well. And that's going to be 5 yards for Bingham. And Riverton just gifts them a first down on that penalty. So this will be 1st and 10 for the Miners.
Offside Riverton.
And so back to the playoffs. Rounds 1, 2, and 3 actually are what they call home site games. That means the higher seed will host the game at their home field. And Bingham will be the higher seed in the 2nd round and will host that game here. The 3rd round, depending upon who they play, could still be a home site game, but it could also be an away game. It just kind of depends on how things shake out. But if they're in the top 8, they're probably in the top 5. They'll probably actually have 2 home games, assuming they win their first one. And we have an injured player on the field with 8:24 left in the 4th. So quite a few injuries tonight. That's not typical of the home games here at Bingham. We've had a pretty good run of luck when it comes to injuries on both sides of the field. As far as games go here at Bingham tonight, though, boy, there's been, I want to say this is the 4th. I won't call it significant injury because I have no idea what the injury is, but just the time spent trying to find out what's wrong and if the player's okay while they're on the field, that has definitely taken a long time, and it's unusual. Just haven't seen that all year, so kind of some bad luck here this evening on that front. So while we're waiting, let's maybe take a look at that RPI. Excuse me. That countdown timer off of there. The RPI that you're looking at on the screen was pulled as of week 8, after week 8, I should say, and that had Bingham in the 4th spot. Week 9 was last week. The UHSAA put it up for a day. By the time I got to it, it was gone. That is typical of the UHSAA as you get closer to playoffs, because they want to let everyone wonder what the seedings are going to be without revealing them before the brackets are posted. So the big reveal will happen probably sometime next week, likely Monday or Tuesday morning. But as you can see, Bingham is number 4, and they would have to fall quite a ways back to fall out of the top 8. With the win here, they're certainly going to probably stay at 4. And they were at 4 in week 9, by the way. That's something I should say. But my guess is they're, either way, win or loss, they're probably going to be in the top 8 and have that first round bye next week. So hopefully we'll find out what the RPI results are sooner rather than later. And we're going to get back to action here. Looks like we have 2nd and 5. Hoop. They stopped the clock and then they started it, so we'll have to reset that. Dallin takes it on the keeper at the 20, 15, 10. He's got to make a move inside at the 5, and he's smothered down to the 3. So we'll let our clock stop, and we'll let the game clock catch up as we look at the 1st and goal here.
And that's a Bingham.
So 1st and goal at the 3 for the Miners. As the handoff is to Sudbury, who can't quite turn the corner and actually loses a yard. Ooh, and he's down. A little shaken up on that play. Let's see if they're going to give him a timeout. Looks like he popped up. He's certainly dinged on that one. So this will be 2nd goal as Sudbury comes off the field. And almost a mishandle on the exchange. Bingham gets a yard out of that, so now it's 3rd and goal with the clock running.
3rd and goal. From the field.
As Sudbury gets back into the game, shakes off whatever ailment he might have had there for all of 30 seconds, and is ready to roll. So the handoff is to Sudbury, and he is pounding, reaching, and he crossed the goal line, I do believe. Yes, that is a signal of a touchdown by the side judge, and he did cross the goal line before he was down, and that is another 6 for Bingham. So we'll put that on the board with 6 minutes left in the 4th. Bingham all the way up to 41 points already, with the extra point forthcoming. And the kick is up through and good. So 42-14, Bingham just putting on the
42.
The Press up 28 points on Riverton.
Applebee's eating good in your Utah neighborhood. Jump King, a locally owned, eco-friendly fast Tesla junk removal solution for all of your junk removal needs. Shutouts brought to you by Real Salt Lake. Support Real Salt Lake as they take on Austin FC in the first round of the NLS Cup playoffs.
Warm up the bus.
It's always fun to try to figure out what the students are saying. That was warm up the bus.
To be a superhero,
And it's not too far off, to be honest with you. So 6 minutes left, and we'll put this one in the books. I think Bingham is headed for victory number 6 in a row. And that is quite a streak to be on headed into the playoffs. So it might be a little early, but I would like to congratulate the Miners on that run. And these last 6 games have been fun to watch. And I can't wait to see who they face in the playoffs and see how far they can go. I said it a few weeks ago, I didn't think Bingham had played their best game, even though they were beating opponents pretty handily, but they've definitely played their best game these last couple of contests. So good job to Coach Jones bringing everybody together. First-year coach for Bingham, and he's doing a great job. Good stuff. Hey, we had no penalties on that last score. Actually, we didn't have any penalties on the score before that either. So no advancement one way or the other. This will be a straight up kickoff from the 40-yard line. And that ball is away and will be fielded. Oh, he touched it, and it goes into the end zone. And that is not a fumble or a live ball. It's just a touchback. So 1 second came off the clock officially. 1st and 10 Riverton at their own 20-yard line. Like the defense moved a little early on that, but no flag was thrown, so out of bounds. That'll be 2nd and 10. And I just took a peek at the YouTube analytics, and we've had quite a few viewers this time around. A little bit surprising, knowing that this is on the broadcast network of KMYU with the KUTV guys here. So thanks for hanging with us. We appreciate it. It's always fun. We don't get anything out of it. Oh, there's a flag. So this is going to go against Riverton on a false start. So that's going to push them back. It will be 2nd and 15. And another flag flies, so we'll just leave that on the board, I guess. Stop the clock at 5:46. And who's this one going to be on? The referees are down trying to sort it out here. What I was saying earlier is we don't get anything out of the stream other than the satisfaction and the joy of knowing that we're allowing people who can't otherwise be here to watch it, be it down the street or from a state or many miles away or even in different countries. So that's why we do it. It's fun. It's a good experience for the youngster to see what it's all about, and maybe get him interested in this is a career possibility. So anyway, it's been a lot of fun, and I hope we can continue to do it. So that is a penalty on Bingham, and that's going to be 2nd and 10 now, as the clock continues to run. And that is a pass. Oh boy, that was set up for a big hit. It never quite happened. It was still a pretty good play, push out of bounds. But 5:28 on the big boards. This is going to bring up 3rd and call this 7. And a good catch actually in the middle of 2 defenders, and that is going to be marked right at the line to gain. The near side of the far side official signaling moved the chains as well, so they have the clock stopped at 5:19 and then they restarted it. So that's a quick snap and throw down the field by Riverton. I'm not even able to catch up here, so it looks like 2nd and 1. 5:11. So we'll let the game clock tick a few seconds off before we start ours. And there we go, and they're going to go long and just overthrow it. The quarterback for Riverton has shown he can throw the ball. He's got pretty good arm strength and can get it out there. But the receivers just haven't been in the right spot for him. And this is going to now be 3rd and 1. Ball is marked at the 39-yard line of Riverton. Inside handoff, Bingham snuffs it out, and they stop him for a loss. So that's going to bring up 4th and 4. And Riverton really doesn't have any choice but to go for it here.
4th and 4.
And it's thrown out to the flat. He's got one man to beat, beats him, gets past the line to gain marker, and then some, all the way up to the 47-yard line. So that's going to be a 1st down for Riverton. 4:24 on the big board, so we'll let it wind down and we'll catch up to it. And there it goes, another pass right across midfield, down to the other side, and the Riverton player doesn't think he's down. He was certainly tackled over there. I don't know what that was all about. That is going to now be 2nd and, so we'll call that 3. As the clock continues to run here, and I think time is about up on Riverton. As they get a 1st down and a little more out of bounds, they're going to mark him out at the 20, it's like about the 29-yard line with 3:42 on the big board. So the hurry-up offense is in effect for Riverton, and that ball carrier is tackled. We're going to mark him at the 21. So that'll bring up 2nd and 1. No, 3rd and 1, my 2nd one. Low snap, handoff, and 1st down, no problem, down to the 15-yard line. So that'll be 1st and 10 for Riverton. And they're moving so fast, I'm having a hard time keeping up here on the scoreboard. So Riverton threatening now to get some more points before their night's over. The quarterback drops it and just falls down on it, so that'll be a loss of 6. So that's going to be 2nd now and 16. A bad snap, quarterback falls on it, plays over. Ball's all the way back to the 21-yard line of Bingham. And there is a flag on the play, apparently. No, there's not a flag. I thought that was a flag down there. Just looks like a towel on the field or something. So Riverton back to pass. Bingham looking, pushing, pressing, incomplete over there. 2:20 on the clock. And this will bring up 3rd and 16.
17.
Bingham snuffs that one out. Clock will continue to run. I don't think that was a gain of any yardage. So this will bring up 4th down. We're going to call it 4th and 16. Clock continues to run.
4th and 18.
Oh, they're going to say 4th and 18. Okay, we'll go with that from the field announcer. Play clock down to 10, 9, 7, 6, 5. Let's see if they get a playoff here. 1, play clock to 0, that's delay of game, and there is the flag. So Riverton probably should have called timeout there. They did not. It will be delay of game, 5-yard penalty. That's going to move them all the way back to 4th and 23. Ooh, my goodness, that's a long ways to go. So let's see if Riverton can dig themselves out of this hole. And they're going to go to the corner of the end zone and bat it away. A turnover on downs for Bingham. So it'll be 1st and 10 Miners with 1 minute and 21 seconds remaining in the game. Bingham up 28 points. I think we could pretty much put this one in the books. And the cheer squad's getting the students riled up as the game is about to end here. Oh, there was a flag down there. I didn't see it. They called a personal foul face mask on Bingham. That's going to push them all the way back to their own 14-yard line. Oh no, the ball's going to remain with Riverton. I'm sorry. And Riverton's going to score off of it. Yes, that is a touchdown for Riverton. Oh my gosh. I was not even paying attention there. I thought it was a turnover on downs. It was not. Instead, it was a penalty that resulted in a 1st down for Riverton, and they just threw it down the field to the goal line and scored 6 points. So 1 minute and 13 seconds left on the clock. Another 6 for Riverton. And boy, that happened so quietly on the field. It just didn't even seem like it was a big deal. I just assumed Bingham had the ball. So the extra point is good. So Bingham up 21 with 1 minute 13 remaining.
Watch the game after the game at KUTV.com/sports/high school football. I just want to remind you that after the game, that you stay off the field and the track, please. Please stay off the field and the track after the game. Thank you. Also, if you find a small key, would you bring it please to the press box? Thank you. Turbo to Kickoff for
Okay, so a minute and 13. Let's see if they want to do an onside kick, and they do not. They're going to just boot it all the way down. Ooh, it's not quite at the goal line. Bingham picks it up at the 1 and brings it out past the 20. So a little bit of a surprise. I didn't start the clock because I thought it was going to be a touchback. The clock wound down to 1:06. And it will be Bingham first and 10. Out at the 24-yard line. That's where it's marked. So again, thanks for hanging with us. This was probably the longest game of the year by far. Coming up on just a quarter to 10 o'clock. And it looks like Bingham's just going to take victory formation here and let the clock run. I don't imagine Riverton will object by calling timeouts. Nothing they can do with 3 timeouts down 21 with less than a minute to go. So that is how this one is going to wrap up with a couple of kneel downs. And Bingham going into the playoffs, riding a 6-game winning streak. Likely a 3 or 4 seed and a first-round bye for next week. So congratulations to the Miners on a great season. They're going to finish 8-2 as the teams exchange sportsmanship pleasantries. And what a senior night for the Miners as the clock winds down and the students get a little rowdy. And they know that they're on a roll headed into the playoffs. So excellent game for the Miners. 42-21 is the final. And we will catch back up with you in 2 weeks where Bingham will host a home game for round 2 of the playoffs here in South Jordan at Ron Thorne Stadium. So we'll be here. We plan to be here unless we're booted out by UHSAA, who might sell the rights off to somebody else. But home playoff games are usually not sold off, and they let the home streamers do their thing. So we'll plan on doing that. We'll check back in with you in 2 weeks. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a great weekend. Congratulations, Bingham. Congratulations, seniors. And we'll catch you on the next one.